When you wanna get crazy, but you're already crazy, where do you go? The JB Webb Show. If you wanna get loose, but you're already loose, where do you go? The JB Webb Show. When you're in doubt, you don't know who you are. Wherever you go, there you are. If you wanna get crazy, you get already crazy. Where do you go?
JB Webb Show.
Medication not included.
Well, this week on Lizard Watch, we got us a special good hunter out there. She's doing everything she can, and wait, you found somebody? Where is he? Hey, where is he? He's over there? Alright, I'm gonna look. Alright, come on. Watch out, let me just see if I can find him. Let me see. Alright, I don't see him. Where? You say he's over here? Show me. Okay, show me. Don't meow at me, please. Come on. Alright, right there? Okay. Alright. Hey, where's your papers? Your papers. I will sick this cat on you. Show me your papers, you little lizard. That's right. Get back. How many lizards do you have in that stump? Alright. Let's go see what's going on over here. Alright, well, you're doing a good job today, my border control cat. Now, don't forget, it's the beginning of this. We saw a lizard get actually on the border there, got into the house. So, what's that? You're getting squirrels involved in doing what you're doing? That's fantastic. You're working with the squirrels who kind of have a better view up in the air. Okay. Well, that's great. No, that's great. We're making progress on Lizard Watch. We'll see you next week.
Halloween, you mean so much to me.
This musician interview is sponsored by Bombshell Body Art, bombshellbodyart.com. Find out what they can do for you. Here we go. Hey, welcome back to the JB Webb Show. I am JB Webb. You're listening to the sounds of Potsie. It's a relatively new rock band here in Orlando. And guess what? On the line with me, I have Dana Fasano within the band. It's a three-piece rock band, some of Orlando's famous rock vets. And Dana, you're there on the line with me?
Yes. How you doing, JB?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing today?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Good to hear. Now, you got a lot of, you're a pretty creative guy, so I want to talk about Potsie with you and learn more about the band and where people can see you guys live. But before that, you own, operate BlissIncStudios.com.
Yeah.
What? You do a lot of creative work, some creative work over there.
Yeah, we're basically it's just me and my Mac. I have to plug Mac for that one.
That's good.
Big help.
That's the best partner you could have.
And, it's me doing some creative work. I've been doing independent graphic design and web projects and playing music.
Well, very cool, and that's good. Moving over to the music, what's Potsie all about? I see a couple of Orlando rock vets have joined up. You're a three-piece band. You've got a great sound, kind of a fresh sound, as from my opinion. But maybe you can give us a little insight. Yes, sir. Maybe you can give us a little insight into who Potsie is, who's comprised in the band, and where you want to go with the music.
Okay. Well, basically, Potsie is, let me tell you how I got into Potsie. Aaron Nolan from the Little Debbies,
Yeah.
player and lady from the Little Debbie's called me, or actually sent me an email through Facebook of all things.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the summer, and I was kind of busy at that point. Some things were kind of still working on some other things, and thankfully she called back a second time and said, "Would you like to jam on some material with Steve Guerin from Precious?" And Precious was like a really, really cool, muscular rock band from like 1996 to 2003.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, most Orlando people, yeah, if they've been here a while, I'm sure have heard of Precious.
Oh yeah, big impact. So when I heard it was who it was with, I jumped at the chance, and we've been together just shy of 5 months right now.
Oh, that's awesome. And I know you've played a few gigs, and you have a bigger. You have a show coming up here on the 10th at Will's Pub.
Well, no, we actually rock pretty hard, so you're probably going to want to bring a set of earplugs or tissue or something like that.
Okay.
But it's just a good night, and it's supporting some great music. The touring band, the Pack AD, which is actually from Vancouver, Canada.
Okay.
Two ladies coming through and decimating pretty much every club in their wake, I guess.
Very cool. So
it's pretty loud and raucous, yeah.
So it's a pretty big event. It's out there at Will's Pub, October 10th, and 8-9 o'clock. I guess things get rolling.
Yeah, it's a full bill, so I would definitely get there. If it says show at 9 or doors at 9, I would definitely try to get there. It's pretty true. We're trying to move things on schedule and get everybody some fair time. So yeah, I would encourage everybody to come out and support local music. And
No doubt.
support touring musicians.
No doubts. Okay, so they are doing this big show out at Will's. JB Webb Show is very happy that Dana took some time out of his day to chat with us. We learned a little bit about a new rock group here in Orlando, Potsie, and we were going to talk about the name, which was kind of funny, but we want to kind of titillate people. We want to get people excited and interested in what's going on with Potsie, and you have a chance to go see them live. Will's Pub, October 10th. Also, a gig in December, scheduled December 3rd, I think, and those details are kind of coalescing as we go along, so you'll have another opportunity a little bit later. But we're going to close things out on this quick session with Dana Fasano of the rock group Potsie. And we're going to play a track called These Hands. So thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We have more Orlando artists and other creative individuals to come. Dana, thanks for chatting with us today, man. To travel back in time, just in time to interview dead people. Yeah, he's interviewing dead people only on the JB Webb Show, where time travel just became possible. I can't believe that we have Jim Morrison on today's show. Interview with dead people. It's unbelievable. He's a legend. He's unbelievable. Mr. Jim Morrison.
Wild child, full of grace, savior of the human race.
Are we allowed to ask you questions? Can we ask you questions, or you're just going to sing? Yeah, you can ask. You can ask me a question. You're a good guy, JB. Go ahead. Your music is awesome. You're a legend. Are there any kind of passing words about Doors, about how you're there? anything you can help us with at all, anything.
The music gives me a kind of security that makes it a lot easier to express myself, whereas it's kind of hard just to read it dry. Sure. Out into a fairly basic song, and then the music would settle into a kind of hypnotic river of sound, which would leave me free to kind of make up anything that came into my head at the time.
Oh, that was completely awesome. Thank you so much, Jim Morrison, for taking time out of your afterlife to be on the JB Webb Show. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up? This is Shocky, and I'm hardly on the JB Webb Show anymore, it seems, but I'm allowed to do a spot. So this musician interview is sponsored by Bombshell Body Art. Go to bombshellbodyart.com, find out what it takes to get unforgettable portraits of your loved ones like this. They're also available for private parties and other cool events. bombshellbodyart.com. Welcome back to the JB Webb Show. You're listening to the sounds of the Halifax Contraband, folk rock Americana jam band. Guess who's on the phone with me? That's right, I got Mr. Christian August Wenger, and welcome to the show, good sir. You're on the line with us?
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you, Christian. I wanted to talk with you about a couple of things, but first off, it's in order to congratulate you as a new dad.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, welcome. Welcome to parenthood.
Absolutely.
It's exciting. It's fun.
Inspiring as well.
Yes. Well, congratulations. He's yes, sir. Let's move right over to Halifax Contraband. The Halifax Contraband, otherwise known as THC. You're involved in this group. You also are involved in another group called the Augies, where it's you and other performers at any given time. So, give us a little bit of history about how you got involved with THC, and then how you kind of segued over to the Augies.
We were, years ago, we were playing in an Irish pub, and we just really got into traditional folk music and Americana. And I've always been a avid supporter of local history and culture. So I started writing songs about Florida history and in a folk style. And that evolved into the Halifax Contraband. Then, a couple years ago, I started writing more personal music about my own life and my own experiences, and that sort of became the offshoot into the Augies.
Cool. And now, so you play with two bands, and I see here Halifax Contraband, October 2nd, New Smyrna Beach, Florida. It's all on the MySpace page, and when you have a regular gig with Augies, right? The Augies have a regular gig at the Orman Wine Company.
That's right. Second Fridays, we're at the Orman Wine Company. We have other gigs here and there, and they'll be posted on the site as well, but every second Friday we're at the Wine Co.
Then I found out you are heading up a really cool society. It's the Daytona Music Society, and I really want to focus on that for the rest of our call. So you're going to have a website out soon, and it's DaytonaMusicSociety.org. But tell us, give us a little history there. What's this all about?
Sure. Several years ago in Daytona, it's a real rough market. So several local bands, we joined together and we created Homegrown Roots. It was a local musicians organization. We supported each other. And the Daytona Music Society's kind of evolution and a synthesis of that. I was elected the president of the Daytona Blues Society, which is a non-profit organization dedicated to preserving the blues. And so we rewrote our bylaws and our charter to be more inclusive of all genres of music, and it evolved into the Daytona Music Society. So we're kind of an evolution of the Homegrown Roots and the Daytona Blues Society. And we're looking to actually take the organization to a statewide level, and by 2012 become the Florida Music Society. To be a nonprofit organization,
fantastic. That's a really brave undertaking. A talented individual as yourself will be able to accomplish it. So you shared with me that you're just kind of launching this website out there that'll be interactive and really help proliferate local musicians within the state of Florida.
Absolutely, yeah. The main part of the website, and what's taken us so long to build it, is we have an interactive calendar. So if you are a venue or a band or a musician or an artist, you can log in, then you can utilize our calendar and you can post your events. And the search engine on the site, you'll be able to look up anyone or look up any venue, and that page will come up. And we hope to be supporting a show, an event, or an artist for every day of the year.
Well, it sounds really exciting. I mean, you've got a lot going on, and I want to thank you for taking time out of being a new dad and doing everything you're doing with the Daytona Music Society and the other two bands you're in, the Augies, Halifax Contraband. Got some imaginary producers playing the music to get out of here. But
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me. I love what you're doing as well, and hope Music Society and the web show will continue to work together.
yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea. We've been talking to Christian August Wenger. He is a local music advocate. He is in the Halifax Contraband and also the Augies. Check him out live online, and especially keep a lookout for the DaytonaMusicSociety.org to be launched this month. Thanks for tuning into the JB Web Show. We got a second episode this week, probably coming out for Friday, so we'll talk to you later.